Hey guys, I'm excited to be coming from the Purity Project here to you again, another week, kind of another opportunity to dig into whatever, where we're headed next. And really where that is after watching that NABS video, what we want to be looking at is we want to take a minute to zoom back, to look at not only where we've been, but also where we're going. And that's really what this What's Next is about, is about taking a minute to look back and to look forward. So first we look back, right? We look at where we've been these last couple of weeks. It has been an awesome opportunity for me to hear the stories, to talk to you guys and hear different things about how we're developing over these 3 weeks. Who you were 3 weeks ago isn't who you are now. We've started a process that moves us forward. So the first week, we talked about, where we're at, being real with our lives, with our struggles, with purity, with even our definitions, just finally saying like, hey, I'm putting it on the table, I'm going to be real with this. The next week, we looked at what God says. We looked at that like golden, pristine standard that is perfect and is, impossible to get to of our own strength. And what that left us with is this gap, which we talked about last week. We talked about the need for surrender, how surrender bridges the gap, because it's in that we get Christ's strength, that he gives us the power to go forward. What I would really encourage you guys, I want to encourage you to do as the looking back portion of this video, is I want you to take a minute to celebrate. Like, celebrate the fact that you've been here for 3 weeks, that you've been thinking about these things, that you've been developing, that you're moving in a direction of saying, God, I want what you want for me in this place. If you don't take a minute to celebrate, you're always striving for a goal, you're going to get exhausted. Like, it's good to be goal-orientated, but to be honest, you guys, we're in a process that may take the rest of our lives, and it's a continual process of both struggling well and celebrating well and saying, man, Jesus, you're making me more like you, and that's an exciting thing. So that's one of the things we want you to take a minute to do.
Now, looking at the future and what we have, where we're going, there's really two things that the video talked about that we're going to talk in the next month, and that's clarify your objectives and what are the consequences of sin. And really, in reality, the idea of clarifying our objectives is a lot of times we have to call sin, and we have to understand our true why in life. And then knowing the consequences to our sin are huge, not just to our futures and not just to us, but we're going to have a special time during Justice Week and try to look at purity from more than just ourselves. So I'm really excited to look at the future and where we're going. And I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah, definitely. So, kind of the tangible what's next for you guys. Love for you to get a piece of paper if you're one of those paper people. That's me. Start writing down some things. First, take a minute to say, where have I come in the last 3 weeks? Celebrate it. Even if it's small, just take that moment to look at progress. And also, look at where you're kind of hardest postured as you go forward. What are you wanting to learn? Even when Caleb brings up those ideas, when he says, like, where we're going in those two areas, what do you think? So it's great to be with you guys another week here, psyched about it, and we're excited to kind of see where we go this coming week.